Hello everyone. Let's discuss the 14th chapter that named the formation of state of Maharashtra. As we all know, after independence, we don't have a separate state called Maharashtra. Not Maharashtra, there are so many states that were recreated after the independence. Because during the time of independence, the territories were divided into the provinces, not the state. After the independence, there are so many things happened or changed in our constitution, and as per the decision, planning commission was set up. Even the state reorganization commission also set up in the year 1950, and basis on that commission, the most of these states are divided on the language basis, lingual basis, right? So since there was no existence of any separate state called Maharashtra, the people belongs to the Marathi speaking territory, they are demanded for a separate state. And in this chapter, we will see the struggle for the formation of Maharashtra and what are the different movements carried out for such creation, and also those people who sacrifice their life for the creation of Maharashtra. Yes, it is not the fight with any enemy or not fight with any country. Within the government, within the system, many people raise their voice, and there are so many things that needs to be taken care during that time. So as a result, we all know every year on 1st May we celebrate Maharashtra Day, and Maharashtra was known as a separate state in the year 1960. Okay, so let's take a journey of the creation of Maharashtra. It will be a very interesting for us because we belongs to Maharashtra, and the information about Maharashtra will always excite us. After India gained independence, there was demand on large scale for the reconstruction of states on linguistic basis. What is linguistic? The language. In Maharashtra also, the demand for state of Marathi speaking people led to Samyukta Maharashtra movement from 1946 onward. Even in the Marathi speaking territory, there were movements started for a separate state for the Marathi speaking people, and for that purpose organization has been established named Samyukta Maharashtra movement. Various changing circumstances. What are circumstances? Circumstances means situations, condition. Through various changing circumstances, the movement progressed, and finally on 1st May 1960, the state of Maharashtra came to be formed. And it was not an easy task, it was not an easy journey. So in this topic, we will discuss about the hard efforts of the people put to make a separate state called Maharashtra. Background: how this thinking or how this plan has been came in forward for the creation of a separate state. From the beginning of 20th century, many scholars had begun to express the thoughts on unification of Marathi speaking people. Even in 1911, the British government had to suspend the partition of Bengal. On this background, N.C. Kelkar wrote that the entire Marathi speaking population should be under one dominion. Dominion means control. Even in 1915, Lokmanya Tilak had demanded the reconstruction of a state based on language. But during that period, the issue of independence of India was more important, hence this issue remained aside. So as we all know, during the period of 1920s, we focused more on our freedom struggle. So at that time, this planning of the reconstruction of the state on the language basis has been kept aside, but the feeling or the movement was already arises in the minds of people. On 12th May 1946, in the Sahitya Sammelan at Belgaum, an important resolution regarding Samyukta Maharashtra was passed. Samyukta Maharashtra Parishad on 28th July. You all should underline this paragraph. On 12th May 1946, in the Sahitya Sammelan. What is Sahitya Sammelan? Is a kind of any literature event. At Belgaum, an important resolution, important decision regarding Samyukta Maharashtra was passed. What is Samyukta Maharashtra Parishad? On 28th July, Maharashtra Ekikaran Parishad was called at Mumbai. These are the different names of the organization or the movements. What does the Ekikaran means? Ekikaran in Hindi is called as the unity. Shankar Rao Dev was its president. So just underline it. Who was the president of the Maharashtra Ekikaran Parishad that was called in Mumbai? Shankar Rao Dev. It passed a resolution that all Marathi speaking regions should be included in one state. So it was decided that all the Marathi speaking territories should be included in one state. This should also include Marathi speaking regions in Mumbai, central provinces as well as Marathwada and Gomantak. So they are planning to merge all this territory into one state. As we all know, at that time Mumbai was very much popular. Britishers had a lot of different trade works or different transportation that carried out at Mumbai. So Mumbai was became the center of this decision. Dar Commission. On 17 June 1947, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, the President of Constituent Assembly, established the Dar Commission under the chairmanship of Justice S.K. Dar. We had seen such kind of mission or commission was named after the leader or the head of that commission. So Dar Commission was carried out under the chairmanship of Justice S.K. Dar for forming linguistic provinces. So on basis of the suggestion or the guidance of S.K. Dar, there are too many decisions taken for the separation of states on the linguistic basis. On 10th December 1948, the report of the Dar Commission was published, but the issue remained unsolved. Even the Dar Commission has recommended the various things in their movement, but again the problem was not completely resolved. JVP committee. In bracket you can see it's written as 3 ministers committee because this JVP committee included 3 important leaders, and this committee got named from the initial of the 3 important leaders. J stands for Jawaharlal Nehru, V stands for Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, and P stands for Pattabhi Sitaramaiah. So in this way JVP committee was formed. To study the condition of creating linguistic provinces, the Congress appointed a committee on 29 December 1948. It included Jawaharlal Nehru, Vallabhbhai Patel and Pattabhi Sitaramaiah. It is known as the initials of these 3 members as JVP committee. Okay, so these the initials of the 3 ministers that named as the committee. The report suggested that Congress accept the concept of linguistic state in principle, but the time was not proper for it. Severe response was seen throughout Maharashtra against this report. So the people who are involved in such kind of movement, they are not happy with the decision of this committee and they raised their voice against it. During that time, Senapati Bapat organized rallies for awakening of people to create awareness among the people for their rights or for their demands. The many rallies has been carried out. Acharya Atre got past the proposal of Samyukta Maharashtra with Mumbai in the Mumbai Municipal Corporation. So at that time Acharya Atre put his efforts and he got past the proposal of Samyukta Maharashtra with Mumbai in the Mumbai Municipal Corporation. It got passed by 50 against 35 votes. At that time 35 votes got the majority for the Mumbai province. Due to it, the desire that Mumbai should be included in Maharashtra was proven. So it has been decided that Mumbai will be the part of Maharashtra. Because there are too many things decided at that time that Mumbai became the bilingual state which will give support to both Gujarat and Maharashtra. Even at many instances it has been said that Mumbai will be the part of Gujarat only, but the demands were made that Mumbai should be in the Maharashtra. So we will take a look on this journey about the different processes that has came for the reconstruction of the state. Commission for Reconstruction of States. Government of India appointed a commission. What a commission? Commission is a team of people, a group of people. So the Commission for Reconstruction of States on 29th of December 1953 under the chairmanship of Justice Fazil Ali. This commission presented their proposal on 10th October 1955. This proposal advocated for creation of bilingual Mumbai state. Bilingual means bi means two. So the Mumbai will be managed to guide the Gujarat as well as the Maharashtra. So it was not agreed by the people of the Samyukta Maharashtra movement. Nagpur Pact. As we all know, pact means the agreement that signed at Nagpur. Marathi people of all regions should resolve to make one state was the purpose of signing the Nagpur Pact in 1953. So, a pact has been signed in Nagpur in 1953, where Marathi people of all regions should resolve to make one state has been decided. According to this pact, Samyukta Maharashtra was formed, including the territories of Western Maharashtra and Vidarbha along with Marathwada. In 1956, as per the amendment of the constitution, what the amendment changes? As we all know, our constitution has been declared in 1950. After that, so many changes has been carried out on the basis of requirement or the demands of the people. So Article 371.2 was included in it. According to the Nagpur Pact, assurance was given. Assurance means surety was given regarding equitable financial provision for developmental work, ample finance for technical and vocational education, provision of state government services in particular regions in accordance with the population, and assembly session once in a year should be held in Nagpur, etc. So according to this pact, the decisions has been taken that the in the economic help or the education help, even at least one assembly session should be held at Nagpur in a year. So these were the points that has been decided during the Nagpur Pact. The struggle of Marathi speaking people for formation of Maharashtra with Mumbai had begun. A huge meeting was held on Kamgar Maidan in Mumbai. As we had seen at different places, the people had carried out their movement. Even we had seen a large support of Marathi people came forward at Mumbai and they started to protest. At that time, Shankar Dev said, "We will oppose the separation of Mumbai from Maharashtra up to our last breath." So it was clearly decided that Mumbai should not be removed from Maharashtra, and Mumbai will be the part of Maharashtra, and the people, the leader who are involved in such movement, they are very much clear that they won't let it go that Mumbai will be the part of Gujarat or any other province. The emotions and demands of the people took form of public agitation. Everywhere the people, the thoughts has been attached. Women also spontaneously started participating in it. What is spontaneously? Spontaneously you can say on the spot, at the quick moment, right? To support the men, to support the movement, women also participated in such agitation. There are so many women participated. We had a name like Sumati Bai Gore, Ismat Chugtai, Durga Bhagwat, Tara Reddy, Charu Sheila Gupte, Kamla Tai More, Sultana Jori, and many such women took part in this agitation. On November 1955, there was meeting of laborers, various labor organization, communist, Praja Socialist, Socialist Peasants and Workers Party, Jansangh, etc. So small and big organizations or the groups, even the workers, labor, different organization came together for the demand of a Maharashtra state. All these political parties participated in it. Comrade Shripad Amrut Dange presided over it, and this group was followed by with the suggestion and guidance of this Comrade Shripad Amrut Dange. The word comrade is not a name; it is a kind of designation. When we salute anyone with the like Netaji, like Mahatma, Panditji, So in this way, comrade is also a kind of solution. Here, SM Joshi proposed a resolution that Samyukta Maharashtra with Mumbai and Vidarbha should be created. So, as we all know, SM Joshi carried out a vast movement. So, he proposed a resolution that Samyukta Maharashtra with Mumbai and Vidarbha should be created. Beginning of actual conflict, when this movement take a fierce form, discontent among the aggression, anger among the Marathi speaking people was growing. A grand march led by Senapati Bapat was taken to Vidhan Sabha. Morarji Desai was the chief minister at that time. So we had seen under the leadership of Senapati Bapat, a grand march was taken to the Vidhan Sabha. At that time, Morarji Desai was the chief minister. The government declared a ban, as government doesn't want such kind of movement or protest, so they declared a ban. The police started lathi charge and used tear gas. We had seen sometimes in many movies or in many protests, to stop the people or to stop the mob or crowd. Police many times use the lathi charge, or they use the water cannon, or even you had seen they use the tear gas to disperse the crowd. On that evening, an open meeting was conducted on Kamgar Maidan with a mob of around. What is mob? Mob means crowd. So around 50,000 around 50,000 people gathered there at Kranti Kamgar Maidan against the government's rule, or you can say to make the protest stronger. Comrade Shripad Amrut Dange guided the people to accelerate the struggle for Samyukta Maharashtra movement. What to accelerate? To give the movement a fierce form, or to make the movement faster. On 21st November 1955, decision of one-day token strike was decided. So the protesters or the laborers or the workers, they all decided for a day strike to make their agitation in a broader way. Establishment of Samyukta Maharashtra Samiti. What new concept has been introduced by this great leader? The issue of the demand of the Marathi speaking people started becoming complicated. Right? We had seen the demands are increasing. Discontent spread throughout the state. People are not happy with the suggestion of government or the function of government. They want the decisions to be taken quick. On 6th February 1956, a meeting was conducted under the chairmanship of Keshav Rao Jede at Tilak Smarak Mandir in Pune. The Samiti declared its executive council, Comrade Shripad Amrut Dange as the president, Dr. T.R. Naravane as vice president, and SM Joshi as general secretary were selected. So please underline this statement, so you will get information about the chairman, about the president, vice president, general secretary of that moment. G.T. Madulkar, Acharya P.K. Atre, Madhu Dandavate, Prabodhankar Keshav Thakre, Y.K. Soni played important role in establishing the Samiti. You may have heard the name of these important leaders. At many instances, we had came through the names of this leader in many chapters or in many stories. Or moreover, you can see the names of different road or different smaraks, chalk, or the schools, gardens are also kept on their name to give them the respect. If you say and see the name Prabodhankar Keshav Thakre, the father of great Bala Saheb Thakre, he also gave his efforts for the creation of Maharashtra. At the same time, Senapati Bapat, Kranti Singh Nana Patil, Lalji Pense, Ahilyabai Rangnekar contributed immensely to the Samyukta Maharashtra movement. So these people contributed lot for the separation of a Maharashtra state. They spread the movement to rural parts of Maharashtra, and they all tried to spread the movement not only to the urban area but that should move to the rural areas also. When it was clear that Mumbai will not be included in Maharashtra, at that time there arose a huge public agitation. Right. When people came to know that Mumbai will not be a part of Maharashtra, then it create a kind of angerness among the people because people always supports the thought of Mumbai to be a part of Maharashtra. When it was clear that Mumbai will not be included in Maharashtra, at that time there arose a huge public agitation. So you can see the statement gives us the information about the condition of the people. In this moment, 106 people became martyrs in the firing opened by the state government. Even you can see 106 people sacrificed their life and they gained martyrdom in memory of the 106 sons of Maharashtra who became martyrs for formation of Samyukta Maharashtra. The Hutatma Smarak was erected in Mumbai near Flora Fountain. Maybe many of us, when we had visited to this location, we had seen this Hutatma Smarak. It was erected in the memory of those brave 106 people who sacrificed their life for the creation of Maharashtra. On 1st November 1956, bilingual Mumbai state came into existence. Later in 1957, Lok Sabha, Vidhan Sabha and Mumbai Municipal Corporation election were held. Samyukta Maharashtra Samiti got grand success, and in these elections, Samyukta Maharashtra movement or the people who contested the election got a great success. These results made it clear that the voters were against bilingual state and in the favor of Samyukta Maharashtra. And through this, it has been made clear that the people are not happy with the decision of bilingual state of Mumbai. So there was an event which needs to be what you can say inaugurated by our Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru at Raigad Fort. When people came to know about it, they made their protest much broader and they tried to bring the attention at the national level and they succeeded in them. And during this what you can say journey or during that event, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru also came through the sentiments and emotion of the people and he declared for the reorganization of Maharashtra state. The unveiling of statue at Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj mounted on horse on Pratapgarh was to be done at the hands of Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru on 30th November 1957. So it was decided that the Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru will unveil. Unveil means we had seen in many occasions when any statues or any smarak has been made open to the people, then they removed the curtains from that statue. So this ceremony was carried out under the leadership of our Prime Minister on 30th November 1957. At that time, Samyukta Maharashtra Samiti decided to make huge demonstration under the leadership of Bhai Madhavrao Bagal. So people decided why we should not take the advantage of such opportunity and we will show our strength and demands to our Prime Minister. Leaders like H.N. Joshi, N.G. Gore, Jayantarao Tillak, P.K. Atre, Uddhavrao Patil were present. Severe demonstrations were made at Parasni Ghat and Poladpur. The Samiti succeeded in making Pandit Nehru aware of the condition as well as the sentiments of the Marathi speaking people. So in this way they succeeded to show their emotions or sentiments about the recreation of Maharashtra state. The central government favored the making of Maharashtra due to the agitation led by the Samyukta Maharashtra movement. Even at that time, the central government also supported the decision of Samyukta Maharashtra movement. At this instance, at this point, Indira Gandhi, the president of Congress, supported the Samyukta Maharashtra movement. The central government constituted the two linguistic state, and at that time they decided to create two new states based on the language basis, Maharashtra and Gujarat. The central government concentrated the two linguistic states, Maharashtra and Gujarat. In April 1960, the parliament passed the Mumbai Reorganization Act. According to this act, Maharashtra state was formed on 1st May 1960. So at the dawn of 1st May 1960, what a dawn, early morning, right? So the opposite of dawn is dusk. So it was already decided that on 1st May 1960, Maharashtra will get the Maharashtra state will get a separate decision from the central government that it will be a separate state. At the dawn of 1st May 1960, in the special ceremony at Raj Bhavan on occasion of Labour's Day, as we all know, since we celebrate 1st May as a Maharashtra Day, but it is also an International Labour Day. So there was an occasion at Raj Bhavan that was carried out by our Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. At that occasion, at that event, he declared for the Maharashtra state also. Pandit Nehru officially announced the formation of Maharashtra state, and Yashwantrao Chauhan accepted the responsibility as the first Chief Minister of Maharashtra. So you underline this statement and always try to remember the first Chief Minister of Maharashtra was Yashwantrao Chauhan. You can see his picture on the textbook itself. Okay, so clear? Chalo, let's see the exercise. The state of Dash was formed on 1st May 1960. The state of Maharashtra. Yes, we all know 1st May, but always remember the year also, 1960. Dash put forth the proposal of Samyukta Maharashtra with Mumbai in the Mumbai Municipal Corporation. Who? Acharya Atre. Dash accepted the responsibility as first Chief Minister of Maharashtra. Who was the first Chief Minister of Maharashtra? Yes, we know that. Yashwantrao Chauhan. So explain the following statement with reason. Samyukta Maharashtra Samiti came to be established. Why Samyukta Maharashtra Samiti established? To create a unity among the Marathi speaking people and to raise the voice and to make the agitation or the protest in a fierce form. The Samiti has been established. The role of newspaper was important in Samyukta Maharashtra movement. Here we have information about the different people who supported the movement by their literature. So let's take a look on that and they will understood this question. Okay, so here we have in a do you know section, you can see the name of Lok Shahir Anna Bhau Sathe, Shahir Amar Sheikh and Shahir D.N. Gavankar. So this Lok Shahir and Shahir is not the name. It is a kind of designation, or you can say the salutation we give in the respect to these people. So what was the contribution of Marathi newspaper and Shahirs? As we all know, at that time we don't have much support of the different media or these sources. Even at that time we don't have the social media or any kind of news channels. So newspapers play a very important role to create awareness among the people and to spread the news throughout the region. So even the people, due to the with the help of their writings, also give much importance to such movement. In this movement, the role of newspaper was important. Prabodhan, Kesari, Sakal, Navakal, Navyug, Prabhat, many such newspapers worked for awakening of the people. So these were the important newspaper. There are few newspapers still we can see available in the market. At that time they had given much support for the movement. Acharya Atre started the Maratha newspaper, which played an important role in Samyukta Maharashtra movement. Bala Saheb Thackeray took up the pen name Mavla and drew caricatures to make the movement comprehensive. You have seen Bala Saheb Thackeray was a great person and he was a great cartoonist. But caricatures, you have seen the cartoon pictures which are carried out to create a humor in the mind of people, but also to represent any serious issue in a humorous way, right? So we had seen such caricatures are always present in the different newspapers. Lok Shahir Anna Bhau Sathe, Shahir Amar Sheikh and Shahir D.N. Gavankar, through their writings, aroused public awakening on a large scale. So this was the contribution of the Marathi newspapers and the Shahirs during the movement of the Maharashtra state. Okay, here we had a complete the following diagram where you can see the name of the different designations. So the General Secretary, President and Vice President of Samyukta Maharashtra Samiti. Who was the General Secretary? Remember? S.M. Joshi, right? Who was the President? Shripad Amrut Dange. And who was the Vice President? Dr. T.R. Naravane. Okay, understood? So it's clear for you all. So after completing this chapter, we had completed the syllabus for our history subject. Okay, so please take care of study, read it thoroughly. Any doubt, any confusion, please let us know. And make sure you won't miss any topic or any point while continuing your study. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone.